Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. I hope you all doing well today. My name is Fikri bin Jamal. I'm very excited to present my research to everyone and of course my panel. Today we'll be exploring the relationship between physical activity and resilience among UiTM students. Let's go to the introduction. Okay, let's start the introduction. Physical activity and mental health are become a big issue for students these days. Resilience helps students handle stress and do well in their studies. But there is much research how exercise affect the resilience, especially here in university. This study look into this link and how we can use it to help students stay healthy. Let's move the background to learn more about what's already now. Let's dive into some key concepts to set foundation for our decision. First, physical activity is defined as any movement that expends energy. In this study, we assess it using the International Physical Activity Questionnaire short form or calling iSPEAK short form. Next, resilience refers to the ability to adapt and bounce back from adversity. To measure resilience, we use the Corner-Davidson Resilience Scale or CD-RES. Previous research like a study by Sunny et al. 2021 and Taylor et al. 2023 confirmed a connection between physical activity and resilience. However, this study falls short in exploring culture and demographic difference. Our research bridges this gap, focusing specifically on the Malaysia context. With this background, let's move the objective driving this research. Now, let's discuss the objective of the research. First objective is to identify the level of physical activity among UiTM Seremban students. And the second objective is to assess the level of resilience among UiTM Seremban students. And finally, the third objective is to examine the relationship between physical activity and resilience among UiTM students. Now, let's the problem this research. First, there is a lack of tailored intervention for enhancing resilience through physical activity among UiTM students. Additionally, the environment and stress factors shaping this relationship are not well understood. Finally, this study focused on UiTM Seremban students, which may limit the generalizability of our findings. With this understanding of the problem, let's explore how we designed the study to address this challenge. Let's now review the design of this research. This study adopts a quantitative approach to gather measurable data. It is not experimental in nature, meaning we observe and analyze without manipulate variable. Data collection is conducted through a questionnaire survey method. Next, let's look at the participant and the sampling technique used in the study. Let's discuss the participants and sampling method using in this study. Our target population consists of UiTM Seremban students, totally around 7,500 students. And based on Craigie and Morgan, sample table 344 respondents we need. To account for unwritten questionnaire, we added 2%, bringing the totally sample which 438. We use a random sampling technique to ensure fairness and equal chance from participants. This method help capture diverse perspective while maintaining statistically validity. With the sample established, let's move on the step-by-step research procedure. Now, let's through the research procedure used in this study. First, we obtain ethics approval from the university research. Next, we saw permission from the Faculty of Sports Science and Recreational to conduct this study. Participants were briefed about the study and give information on the questionnaire. We then distributed the questionnaire to our selected respondents. After collecting response, we analyze the data using Jamal's statistical software version 2.3 to 0.28. Finally, we interpret the data to draw meaningful conclusion. With the procedure outlined, let's explore the statistical analysis method used for this research. Okay, now I want to review the data and statistic analysis method used in this study. My analysis was structured around the three research objectives. First, objective, I use the descriptive analysis to identify physical activity level among UiTM students. And the second objective, I also use the descriptive analysis to assess resilience level among UiTM students. Seremban student. And the last one, objective 3, I applied the chi-square to examine the relationship between physical activity and resilience. Because I chose the chi-square because my iSPEAK is categorical and the resilience are numerical. So this method allow us to extract clear insight and address the research question effective with the analysis explained. We ready to move into the discussion, the finding. Let's begin with first research objective, identifying physical activity level among UiTM Seremban student. We collected data on physical activity using the International Physical Activity Questionnaire, short form. These tools help categorize activity level into low, moderate, and high intensity. The result provide a detailed understand how physical activity the student are. This data serve as a foundation for analyzing its connection to resilience. Next, we move the second research objective, understanding resilience among these students. Moving the second research objective, identify resilience level among UiTM Seremban students. We measure resilience using the corner deviation resilience scale. This scale evaluates an individual ability to adapt and recover from adversity. The study analyzed data from 438 participants and the score of 3.75 with standard deviation and 0.465 for the dependent variable. This indicate moderate variable in the data around the mean, suggestion relative consistent response among participants. Understanding resilience level is crucial for exploring their relationship with physical activity. Now, let's move the final objective, examining the connection between physical activity and resilience. Now, let's move the third research objective, which is the examining the relationship between physical activity and resilience. The result, the chi-square test, indicate a significant association between physical activity and resilience among UiTM Seremban 3 students. For the result chi-square, the 4,364 and the degree of freedom 1,426, and the result for P less than 0.001, the very low p-value suggests that this relationship is highly statistically significant. Additionally, the contingency coefficient value of 0.953 demonstrate a very strong association between the two variables. This result highlight that physical activity is strongly linked to resilience in this group of students. We discover that physical activity help student build the resilience. This means staying active make it easier to handle stress and challenge. Okay, let's into the finding of our research and their broader implication. First, we discover a positive connection between physical activity and resilience in students. This result highlight how physical activity reduce stress and enhance self-regulation. Program promoting physical activity significantly improve student resilience. This finding are step toward better supporting our students' well-being and success. Okay, we move the last slide, which is the conclusion for the result. we confirm a strong link between physical activity and resilience in UiTM Seremban students. This study lays the foundation for further research and intervention programs. Physical activity proved to be a critical element in building resilience. It highlights the need for targeted intervention in university setting. Address culture and stress related factor can make this program move more effective. Ultimately, this research emphasizes the importance of holistic approaches to student well-being. That's all from me. Before I end the presentation, I want to say thank you to everyone and to my panel. I hope you guys feeling good right now. Okay, thank you so much.